Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Richlands Middle School, the nightcap. Here's the House of Hustle, the boys game. The 8-5 Union Bears and the 9-3 Richlands Blue Tornado. Region D rivals. The last time Union was here in the house was last year's West Regional Playoff, the first regional win in basketball history here at Richlands High School, which is a little bit hard to believe. There's good teams come through here. But Union, not real affair of Richlands, so they'll be looking for a win tonight. Coming in, 8-5, as we said, 4-1 in the Mountain District. They beat Ridgeview last night, 69-55, 13 three-pointers in the win, so they can shoot. Alex Raznick with 25, Austin Gibson with 15, and Noah Garrison with 13 points for Union. They only lost to Graham by 13 about 2 weeks ago at UB at Wise. A little bit of a reference. The team is very good. And the D1 signee, James Mitchell, a starter. We'll go over starting lineups in a few. Richlands back on the floor to warm up in all white. 9-3. Broke through that losing streak last night at Tazewell. 1-3 in Southwest District play. Won by 8, 71-63. Broke 3 games kid, as we said. Scoring pretty spread out last night. Ray Moyer and Taylor Horn had 16 apiece. Kate Berry in his starting debut had 13 for Richlands. We're in the middle of the Herscott Funeral Home pregame show. Earlier tonight, Union won the JV girls game 43-27. Denise Ball, the only JV girl in double figures with 13 points. JV girls now 7-9 on the year. JV boys now 12-1. Richlands won 46-37. Ethan Tree had 13 points. Hayden White had 13 points apiece in the win for the Richlands JV boys. 61-21 the final of the girls' game. Union all over Richlands, 40-point win. Erica Burton with 9. She led the way for Richlands. Haley White has been out with a hip injury. So we're hoping that's nothing serious. See her back soon. Boys game coming up. Blues in white, Union in blue. We'll be back to starting lineup a little bit right here on your home for Blue Tornado basketball. Star 97.7 WRIC.
Herscott Funeral Home in Richlands is a proud supporter of Richlands girls and boys basketball. Here's to a successful season and hoping each game, no matter the outcome, brings an understanding of learning the importance of teamwork. Go Big Blue! Owner Jeff Hurst wants to remind you that in your time of loss, Herscott Funeral Home will be there for you and your loved ones.
Shannon and the team at the Clinic Pharmacy have been longtime supporters of Richland Sports. They also have a fine team ready to help you with your prescription questions. They are conveniently located inside Clinch Valley Physicians, so you can leave your doctor appointment and get your prescriptions quickly. The Clinic Pharmacy, a team of professionals you can trust. The Clinic Pharmacy, located just before the Claypool Hill Mall inside Clinch Valley Physicians.
Hi, Rocky Smith here for Randy's Gateway Drug in the Gateway Shopping Center, your full-service pharmacy. At Randy's, they can take care of all of your prescription needs and answer any questions you may have about your medications. And they accept most all insurance. At Randy's Gateway Drug, you're not just a number, you're a valued customer, and they'll treat you that way.
Hello, this is Lawrence Hayes with Farmers Insurance. Accidents happen all around us, and we are prepared by protecting our home and our autos. But what are you doing to protect you and your family? Come by Farmers Insurance located near Bellacino's in the Stillsburg Plaza for a no-obligation life assessment, or call 276-345-9360 to set up an appointment to see how we can help you protect you and your family better. Farmers Insurance would like to say good luck to the Blues this season.
Start the new year off right with one of First Sentinel Bank's special CD rates. 12, 18, 36, and 60-month CD options are available. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to contact your local branch for more information today. Start small and think big with First Sentinel Bank. First Sentinel Bank with branch locations in Richlands, Pounding Mill, Tazewell, Bluefield, Lebanon, and Wytheville, Virginia. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, consumer accounts only, term and conditions apply. See local branch for details.
Need help with your driving record? Let Vass's Defensive Driving School help you. Chris Vass has been helping people like yourself for many years with a driving class that may help your driving record. Chris offers classes in Tazewell and Claypool Hill. Visit Vass Driving School online and find out when classes are available or call 276-345-2946 for Vass's Defensive Driving School.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Richlands Middle School, the Herscott Funeral Home pregame show. The boys' game mere moments away. We've got starting lineups. First for the Union Bears, head coach Zach Moore, former UPA-wise NAIA All-American back when they were NAIA, not Division II. He played in Powell Valley. He knows a thing or two about basketball. He's going to send this five out to the floor to start things off for Union. Noah Garrison, number 10, 6'1" junior guard. He'll start. Alex Rasnick, 5'7", freshman guard. He'll start as well. The third guard, Austin Gibson, 5'8", junior. Two forwards, Connor Giza, 6'2", junior. And 6'5", senior, James Mitchell, the third forward. Or the second forward, I should say, tonight for Coach Zach Moore and the Union Bears. Richlands will counter with this five, the three-guard look. Taylor Horn, the 6'2", junior. Austin Lee, the 6' senior. And Kate Ferry, the 5'10" freshman. The two forwards tonight, George Cole, 6'5", junior, and Race Moyer, 6'3", junior. Bryson Richardson, Colt Medley on the roster again tonight. I would be willing to bet that they will be on the roster for the rest of the year as Kate Simmons is out with the hand injury and Caleb Horn still out with the ankle injury. Boys basketball coming up, the 8-5 Union Bears, the 9-3 Richlands Blue Tornadoes. 2A Region D basketball coming up in less than 2 minutes. We got tip-off right here on your home, Richlands Blue Tornado basketball, Star 97.7 WRIC.
Daryl's Superstop is your one-stop convenience store for gasoline. Great deli foods for breakfast and lunch, including their famous tenderloin biscuits for breakfast and yummy burgers, pizza, and wings for lunch. And for that special someone who seems to have everything, give a gas card for Christmas. Anyone would love this, and you'll always find clean bathrooms and a spacious eating area, and no problem parking outside. That's Daryl's Superstop, located atop Claypool Hill on Route 19. At David Mullins Wealth Management, we specialize in developing comprehensive financial strategies tailored to the goals and needs of the successful families and businesses we serve. We provide retirement income strategies, investment guidance, portfolio construction and monitoring, risk management, and complimentary portfolio and insurance reviews. Contact David Mullins Wealth Management at 276-345-4821 or visit us on 2nd Street in Richlands. David Mullins Wealth Management, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado basketball. Don't look now, but winter is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer for Michelin, BF Goodyear, Uniroyal, and Cooper tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your winter driving. Visit Virginia Tire online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue. Consolidated Steel specializes in steel and steel products, a leading steel manufacturer and fabricator with a commitment to quality and superior service. Consolidated Steel serves the entire Mid-Atlantic region and beyond. Located on Route 19 in Cedar Bluff, call 276-964-4461. Consolidated Steel, longtime supporters of Blue Tornado Sports.
This is Nancy McGinnis with Trust Point Insurance Agency. Texting while driving is very dangerous, yet most people admit to texting anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to everyone. Always drive safely and be responsible for your safety and the safety of others. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to be aware of the danger of texting and driving. Enjoy life. Do not text and drive.
Andy Simmons Auto is a household name in the Richlands area. For over 30 years, customers have been buying their vehicles from him. Time and time again, Andy Simmons Auto has found the perfect vehicle at a comfortable price to fit budgets. Andy wants every customer to be satisfied, and that's why customer satisfaction describes Andy Simmons Auto. If you need a vehicle, see Andy Simmons Auto Sales, and you'll become a satisfied customer as well. Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Route 460, Claypool Hill, or call Andy at 963-0111. 888-978-8215 and tell them what you're looking for.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Richlands Middle School. Starting 5 for each team, both on the floor. Cole, Moyer, Berry, Horn, and Lee. Union will counter with Mitchell, Giza, Gibson, Bradley, and Harrison. Mitchell will jump against George Cole at center circle. And Union will win the tip. Union in all blue. Here's across the chest in orange. Great numbers. Across the timeline, Garrison comes with the basketball. Up top, they'll swing in near side to Rasnick. Rasnick skip pass in the corner to Gibson. 3. Short. Rebound tipped around. Kept alive. Taylor Horn and has it knocked away. And Union gets the benefit. Now they'll switch it up. Went through the Union Bears' hands, and first they called it Union basketball, but they confer and correct it. Lee across the timeline. Bears start off in a man-to-man. In the entry pass into George Cole. Cole shot a little strong. Rebound underneath, and Mitchell corrals it for the Bears. Mitchell will bring it across the timeline. Near side to Rasnick. Rasnick on the perimeter. Now dribbles up top of the key. Left-hand dribble. Swings it to Garrison. Garrison in the post to Mitchell. Mitchell's layup won't go. Rebound underneath. Put back by Giza. Won't go either. Here comes Richlands. 1 minute in and no score. Barry across the timeline. Taylor Horn in the corner. Dribbles out. To the elbow he goes. Guarded closely by James Mitchell. Picks up his dribble. Leaves it for Austin. Lee, left wing. Right-hand dribble. Spin move at the elbow. Looking for anybody to get it to. And gets it to Barry. Barry slips. Keeps his dribble up top to Taylor Horn. Horn now to the rack in the corner. George Cole covered up quickly. Back up top to Barry. Barry goes by defender. Finds Race Moore at the block. Race off the glass. Too strong, and James Mitchell comes down the rebound. Empty possession so far by both teams. A minute and a half in, no score. Rasnick, dribble drive, right to the rack he goes. It won't go. And Race Moyer comes down the board for Richlands. Moyer tries to slow the offense down. He drops it off to Lee. Lee checks to Coach Phillips. Gets the play. Into the block. He goes to Moyer. Moyer to the rack and foul. Good take by Race Moyer. That worked very well in the fourth quarter last night. Moyer spent a majority of the quarter at the charity stripe, and he'll shoot the first free throws of the night. First foul on Garrison for Union. Moyer's front end is short. 6:14 here in the first quarter. No score. Bears and Blues. Moyer toes the line. Second free throw is good. Moyer breaks the shutout. 1-0 Blues lead early. Bears in the backcourt, looking into the eyes of the full court pressure. Geese at the timeline, leaves it for Mitchell. Mitchell pushes across to Rasnick. Rasnick back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell left wing to Garrison. Garrison bounce pass over to Rasnick. Rasnick 3, got it. They're going to give him a 3. Both officials had to look at each other. They thought maybe it was a long 2-3 instead. Union up by 2. Meantime, dribble drive. Taylor Horn's shot won't go. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. 3-all our score, 5.5 to go, first quarter. Bears break the pressure. Rasnick across the timeline, goes baseline, all the way to the rack. Now leaves it up top. Harrison's 3, way long. It'll go out. It'll be Richlands' basket. 13 threes made last night in the win over Ridgeview. Already made one tonight. 5:21 left the first quarter. 3-all our score. High post. Lee goes to Cole. Cole over to Lee. They'll clear out. Barry, top of the key. 3. Won't go, but he's fouled. Connor Giza fouls on the closeout. Kate Barry will shoot 3. He's second on the Bears. Barry, the freshman, second star of the year. Front end rattles out on it. 5:14 left first quarter. 3-all our score. Barry's got 2 more. 8 misses the second. Pretty good crowd on hand here tonight for this one. Blues have won 2 out of 3, or 1 out of 3 so far. Barry's third free throw. He missed all three, and Union comes down the rebound. Richlands can't take control of that one. In the meantime, Rasnick falls to the floor and gets a timeout. Coach Zach Moore will bail him out. 30-second variety will keep it here. 5:07 remaining. First quarter, 3-all unscored. Consolidated Steel, Trust Point Insurance, First Sentinel Bank, Terrell Superstock, Farmers Insurance, David Mullins Wealth Management, Virginia Tire, True Line Pipeline, Randy's Gateway Drug, Merit Physical Therapy, The Clinic Pharmacy, Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Ultra Pipeline, Omega Holdings, Andrew Scruggs Defense Attorney, First County Funeral Home, and Plaster's Discount Furniture. Thank you all for making Blue Tornado basketball right here on Star 97.7 WRIC a possibility. Out of the timeout, Union basketball at the scores table. Richlands sets up in the 2-3 zone in the front court. Mitchell triggers. He'll get it into Rasnick. Rasnick, left wing. Over to Gibson. Now back to Rasnick. Rasnick into Mitchell. Corner to Gibson. Three won't go. Taylor Horn tips the rebound. Austin Lee, and here come the Blues. Up ahead to Barry. Barry to the rack. Right hand falls for him. Hits every part of the rim possible and hits the net. 5-3. Richlands up on top by 2. Backcourt pressure one more time, and a foul call on Cade Barry, his first. Barry got him with the body. Hunter Anderson will check in for the first time, 5'11 junior guard, as does Justin Phelan, 6'3 forward. He's a junior. Rasnick across the timeline, 4.5 to go, first quarter. Near side to Garrison, all the way back up top to Rasnick. Rasnick, step up three from the wing, and he almost had it fall for him. Taylor Horn gets the loose ball. Up to Moyer. Race across the timeline, left-hand dribble. Drops it up top to Lee. 4:19 first quarter. Blues lead by 2, 5-3. Man-to-man defense by the Bears. They go right wing to Barry. Barry up top to Cole. Cole leaves it for Taylor Horn. Alley-oop back to Cole. Lays it up in the end. Good give and go between Taylor Horn and George Cole. Cole's first bucket tonight. Richlands leads by 4. Mitchell in the backcourt. Waiting his option with the full court pressure. Looks left, goes right. Gets it over to Rasnick. Rasnick across the timeline to Garrison. Garrison dribbles baseline, loses a handle. Fell him out there is Phelan. Phelan, fade away, got it to go. Justin Phelan's first bucket tonight, 7-5. Blues maintain a 2-point lead. Lee across the timeline. Stingy man-to-man defense by the Bears. They go high post to Moyer. Moyer to the rack. And they're going to get him on the floor. That'll be on Garrison, his second. Zach Moore didn't like the call. I thought it was on the floor, so did Zach Moore. The official called it on the shot, and Race Moyer banks home the first free throw. Zach Moore still pleading his case, doesn't like the call. And sadly, I kind of agree with him. Barnett will check in the meantime, as does Luke Webb. Moyer toes the line, second free throw short, rebound Union. 3.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Full court pressure, off the miss. Kept alive by Union. Rasnick pushes across. To the block he goes. Up top to Mitchell. Mitchell, double teamed, and a kick ball will keep it with Union. Barry, West, Barnett, Boyer, and Taylor Horn on the floor for Richlands. Noah Garrison will check out with 2 fouls. Mitchell, Rasnick, Demai Lester check in for the Bears. We'll meet Phelan and on the floor. Into the post they go to Mitchell. Mitchell back in the corner. 3 ball from there. Banks it home. Does Hunter Anderson. Union's second 3 of the night. Ties it up at 8. Moyer top the key. Drops it off to Taylor. Horn looks baseline. Had West streaking, but it covered up quickly. Now Horn goes inside going to work on Mitchell, and Mitchell steals it away. James Mitchell. Right-hand dribble across the timeline. Down in the corner, he goes to Rasnick. Rasnick dribbles baseline. 10-foot floater won't go. Loose ball underneath. Kept alive by Union. Back up top to Anderson. Anderson buried a 3 last trip. Bounces inside to Mitchell. Mitchell going to work in the post. Near side. Rasnick 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Still kept alive. Rasnick had it stolen and then tipped back from Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack now on the loose ball, and it goes. Nope, offensive foul. James Mitchell will get called for the charge, and Grace Moyer planted his foot and took it like a man. Head coach Zach Moore for Union shaking his head at this point. Moyer checks out, as does Barry. Quick breathers. The sophomore, J.V. Collins, Bryson Richardson, and Fulton Medley will check in for Richlands. Medley will get the inbounds. 2:22 left, first quarter. 8-all our score. Richardson picks up his dribble. He crosses the timeline. In trouble. Tries to hand it to Horn. Into the backboard they go after a loose ball, and Mitchell gets called for a walk as it's skidded on the floor. Nick Durant, 6'3", forward junior. Coach Zach Moore not real happy with the way this has been called so far. Richlands fastball on the backcourt regardless. Barnett across the timeline. Met there by Anderson. Leaves it up top. Taylor Horn. Horn with the right-hand dribble. Hands it off to Richardson. Richardson going to work on Ratty. Top of the key. Inside trying to get the wet and throws it away. Durant with the steal for Union. Here come the Bears. Under 2 to go. Knotted up at 8. Rasnick, top of the key, gets a pick from Mitchell. Swings to the near side of Lester. Lester, right wing, throws it away. Stolen by Medley. Here come the Blues. Richardson looks ahead, pushes to West. West, left wing, back up to Richardson. Richardson swings the far wing to Barnett. Barnett, left-hand dribble. In the corner, Taylor Horn. With James Mitchell on his face, goes baseline. Spin move to the rack, fade away. Falls out. Bears with the board. Mitchell will clear it. 1:20 to go, first quarter, and Coach Moore wants Union to slow down the offense. Rasnick across the timeline. 4 fresh Blues head to the scoring table. They'll check in, dead ball. Lester swings it in the corner. 3 ball. Anderson got it. And a foul underneath. Anderson hits the 3 and a foul on the floor away from the ball on Union. Nick Durant picks up his first. So Durant gets called for the box-out foul. Team 5th on Union. 5-1 foul situation for Union. Taylor Horn, Austin Lee, Barry, Cole, and Moyer. Starting 5 back on the floor for the Blues. 60 seconds to go first quarter. Moyer in the high post got the advantage. Tries to shuffle it in George Cole, and he goes through his hands and out of bounds. George Cole was wide open on the baseline and couldn't handle the pass from Ray. 11-8 our score. Blues down by 3 here at home. Union with the basketball. Mitchell in the backcourt directs the traffic. Up to Lester. Lester timeline. Gets it over to Rasnick. Rasnick right wing, 50 seconds first quarter. Barry right on Rasnick's hip. At the timeline, picks up his dribble. In some trouble. Swings it over to Lester. Lester in the corner to Gibson. Now inside to Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Backs in on Cole. Right hand. Floater is good. James Mitchell, first 2 of the night. 13-8. Union up by 5, 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Lee picks up his dribble. He's in some trouble. Trying to find anybody. Gets it up to Taylor Horn. 42 seconds. Near side to Moyer. Moyer left wing. In the corner. Double team. And a foul is called on the reach-in. Nick Durant. Durant second. Team 6. So Richlands will be shooting free throws here on out in the first half. Lee inbounds. The Moyer is fouled. He goes to the rack. Durant will pick up his third. Moyer heads to the charity stripe, and Coach Zach Moore is right in the official here. Moyer's first free throw, back iron, no good. Richlands getting the chances at the charity stripe, not taking advantage yet. Connor Giza back in for the Bears for Durant. Luke West in for Austin Lee. Nope. Austin Lee still in. Moyer misses them both. 12 seconds left, first quarter. Lee, Barry, Moyer, West, and Cole on the floor for Richlands. Rasnick up top with 4 seconds. In the corner to Lester's 3. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. And a fadeaway jumper at the buzzer won't go. 13-8 our score. Union leads by 5 after 8 minutes of play. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on 97.7 WRIC.
Shannon and the team at the Clinic Pharmacy have been longtime supporters of Richland Sports. They also have a fine team ready to help you with your prescription questions. They are conveniently located inside Clinch Valley Physicians, so you can leave your doctor appointment and get your prescriptions quickly. The Clinic Pharmacy, a team of professionals you can trust. The Clinic Pharmacy, located just before the Claypool Hill Mall inside Clinch Valley Physicians.
Hi, Rocky Smith here for Randy's Gateway Drug in the Gateway Shopping Center, your full-service pharmacy. At Randy's, they can take care of all of your prescription needs and answer any questions you may have about your medications. And they accept most all insurance. At Randy's Gateway Drug, you're not just a number, you're a valued customer, and they'll treat you that way.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
One quarter here in the book. 13-8 score. Union on top by 5 after the first 8 minutes. Richlands basketball to start the second. Hunter Anderson with 2 threes leads the way for Union. Taylor Horn, Cade Berry, George Cole, and Ray Moore each with 2. Richlands. West in for Taylor Horn. Otherwise, starting 4 on the floor for Richlands. Cole in the high post, back to Lee. Lee looks inside. Cole can't get free up top. Barry fakes 3, now dribbles inside. Tries to drop it off to Moyer, can't handle it. Back up top to Lee. Near side West, Luke West to the rack. Right hand short. He gets his own rebound, kicks it back up to Lee. Lee over to Moyer. Moyer covered up by James Mitchell, back up top to Lee. Austin Lee now in amongst the trees. Floater won't go. James Mitchell skies above everybody. They pull down the board. Just underway, second quarter. Bears 13, Blues 8. Long 3 in the meantime, won't go. Way long. Ray Moyer. Easy board for him. He'll push. Up ahead to West. West in the corner. Drops it off. Lee, 15-foot line. Leaves it for Barry. Barry inside, throws it away. James Cole to steal. 1-on-3. And they'll foul him underneath. We'll see the officials confer and see how this is called. They're going to say the shot was good. And Mitchell will have a chance at the three-point play. Foul called on. They haven't put it on the scoreboard yet. Now it'll be on Austin Lee, his first. Mitchell hits the free throw. He's got 5. 16-8. Union doubling up Richlands here. 7 minutes to go first half. Austin Lee across the timeline. Taylor Horn back in. Dribbles between the circles. Elbow he goes. Bounce pass over to Barry. Barry shimmies. Now to the rack he goes. Trying to get inside the more in a tie-up situation underneath. We'll give it to Union. So Union has to be defensively with the man-to-man, and Richlands having trouble handling the basketball. Very similar to what happened Thursday at Virginia High. Bears basketball. Alex Rasnick, the freshman, across the timeline. Near wing to Garrison. Garrison back up to Rasnick. Rasnick covered up. In the corner he goes to Gibson and thrown away. Moyer with the steal. Moyer bounces up to Taylor Horn. Horn to the rack, lays it up and in. Good strong take by Taylor Horn. 16-10. Bears up by 6. Richlands retreats. That's up into 2-3. Rasnick, the freshman, across the timeline. Barry meets him there. Gets the pick up top. Over to Garrison. Garrison in the post to Mitchell. Mitchell spin move up and under. Lays it up and in with the right hand. Good move by James Mitchell. Got 7. 18-10. Union. Lee across the timeline. Goes by a couple of defenders. Finds Barry at the wing. 3 ball. Got it. Okay, Barry, first 3 of the night. Touch the 5. 18-13. 9:55 left second quarter. Rasnick runs the point for the Bears. Near side to Garrison. In the corner to Gibson. Gibson double team. Finds Mitchell on the block. Mitchell goes to work baseline and throws it away. Barry with the steal. Barry has it knocked out of his hands and it's stayed with Richlands basketball. Hunter Anderson check back in for Union. Isaac Barnett will check back in for Richlands. Union down a couple of players just like Richlands. Wes Summers, the senior forward, and Wes Slagle, the junior forward, both out with knee injuries, so they can kind of sympathize with Coach Fred Phillips dealing with Cade Simmons and Taylor Horner. 5:25 left first half. Bears 18, Blues 13. Moyer on the wing, up top to Lee. In the corner, Taylor Horn thought about a 3. Lost the handle for a second, gets it back up top to Austin. Austin resets the left-hand dribble. Right wing to Barry. Kay dribbles inside, has it knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with Richlands. 5:09 remaining first half. Bryson Richardson in for Austin Lee. He'll throw it in. Also, Colton Medley will check in for Richlands. Barnett to throw it in. Looking inside, trying to get to Medley. Loose pass. Kept alive by Medley on the ground to Taylor Horn. And Horn wildly gets it to go. The finger roll. Not the prettiest shot, but it went. Richlands back within 3, 18-15. Rasnick inside to Mitchell. Mitchell at the block. Double team back up to Rasnick. Rasnick swings it right wing. Garrison's three. Buries it. Noah Garrison's first three of the night. 21-15. Bears back on top by 6. Barry in between the circles. Guarded closely by Rasnick. Hands it off there to Richardson. Bryce's dribble drives. Jump stop and it's stolen. Rasnick with the steal. Union has numbers. Bounces inside to Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack. Lays it up and in. James Mitchell has 9 of the 23, and it's an 8-point advantage Union. Taylor Horn trying to get it inside to Colton Medley, and it goes through the hands of Medley and out of bounds. Another quick turnover for Richlands. Giza out. Dustin Phelan back in for Union. Rasnick across the timeline. Halfway through the second. 8-point advantage, 23-15. 4 fresh bodies for Richlands head to the scores table. Rasnick looks inside, bounces it to Mitchell. Mitchell left hand short, and Barnett with the board for Richlands. Richlands going to press. Barnett drops it off to Richardson. Richardson drives baseline underneath, kicks it out. Barry, 3 short. Loose rebound chased down by Mitchell. He's going to push. Finds Rasnick all the way to the rack, lays it up in the end of the right hand. Rasnick was wide open. I could have made that layup. 3.5 to go first half. 10-point advantage Union. And Mitchell almost with a steal. Taylor Horn keeps the line, tries to tip it somebody in white. Union comes up with it regardless. Up ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell bounce pass inside to Phelan. Phelan's shot a little crazy, won't go. Mitchell with the rebound. Put back will not go, but he's fouled. James Mitchell coming here with a vendetta after last year's loss. He needs a breather, but he'll shoot a couple of free throws in the meantime. Medley picks up his first foul, only the team's third. A slew of bodies for both teams waiting at the scores table. Mitchell misses the front end. Boyer, Lee, West, and Cole back in. They'll check in for Richlands. Taylor Horn will stay. Damian Lester will check in for Union as Austin Gibson. Mitchell misses on both. Rebound, Phelan. Union will reset the offense. In the corner to Phelan. Phelan up top to Lester. They'll swing it all the way around. Anderson wanted the 3, couldn't get room. In the corner he goes to Gibson. Gibson back up top to Anderson. High post, Mitchell. Mitchell at the elbow. Fakes out. Now they'll swing it out. Gibson in the corner, 3. Ribs out. Lester skies around everybody, gets the board. Nobody boxed him out. Union keeps the basketball. Near side. Phelan fakes a 3. Trying to get it into Mitchell. He's triple teamed. Up top to Anderson. Anderson in the high post finds Mitchell. All the way in the corner. Lester's 3 from there. Short. And Ray Moyer comes down with the rebound. Under 3 to go. 10-point ball game. And Coach Fred Phillips wants a timeout. 25-15. 2:40 to go. First half. 30 seconds, Ronnie, so we'll keep it here. James Mitchell's came in here and had himself a ball game in the first half. 9 points overall. He leads the way for Union. 6 for Taylor Horn. Leads the way for Richlands. Next week, back in Southwest District play, Tuesday night, Marion here at home. We'll have both varsity games of the quad match. Roughly between 6:30 and 7, the start time for the girls' game, and then the boys' game to follow. Wednesday at Abingdon, not a Southwest District game anymore, but a region rival nonetheless. We'll be down there Wednesday night, and then Friday night, another Southwest District game at Lebanon. So 3 games again next week. A busy week for the Blues again. Blues basketball out of the timeout. 2:40 to go first half. Down 10, 25-15. Lee across the timeline, met there by Gibson of Union. Swings to near side. Luke West gets a pick from Lee. Tries to get free, finds Barry. right wing. Barry now throws it away, trying to get inside to Cole. Going by Durant. Durant drops it off to Rasnick. Rasnick in the corner to Gibson. Gibson down inside to Phelan. Phelan, fade away. Floater is good. Phelan falling away, 27-15. Union up by 12. Lee picks up the dribble, finds West on the corner, and he walks with it. Taylor Horn in. After a quick breather, he'll give Cade Berry a breather. Rasnick, Durant, Lester, Phelan, and Gibson on the floor now for Union. Richlands counters with West, Lee, Moyer, Toll, and Taylor Horn. Under 2 to go, first half. Blues down by 12. And that'll help. Still by Moyer. Richlands needs some buckets. Moyer will bring it across the timeline with Lee out. Trying to get it to Horn. Picks up his dribble a little prematurely. And Lee will get fouled by Alex Rasnick. Richlands will be shooting free throws. So Lee was in, I apologize. And he got fouled. He'll shoot 1-on-1. James Mitchell, after a quick breather, will check back in. With 98 seconds left, first half. Meister's Discount Furniture halftime show coming up. Lee's first free throw, front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Union. Rasnick, the freshman, running the point. Left-hand dribble, in between legs he goes. Hands it off there to James Mitchell. Mitchell, a man among boys out there tonight. 6'5", about 230. Looks inside, it's stolen away. Lee with the steal for Richlands. Union has the number, so Lee steps up, drops it off the Horn. Horn top of the team inside. Luke West covered up quickly, 1-3, couldn't do it. He'll drop it up the race. Moyer in between the circles, now goes left wing. Inside, offensive foul on Taylor Horn. Horn trying to make room for himself there on the block and use a little too much body. He gets called for it, his first personal. Team fourth on the Blues. Bryson Richardson checks in for Luke West with 60 seconds left in the first half. Union 27, Richlands 15. Phelan, left wing, trying to get it into Mitchell, has it knocked away. Richardson with the steal. Richardson across the timeline. Finds Taylor Horn in the corner. Horn dribbles baseline, has it stripped as he goes to the rack, and stay with Richlands. 45 seconds left, first half. The late substitution, Connor Giza back in the ball game for Justin Phelan. Lee to throw it in from the baseline. Looks out, finds Richardson. 3 ball, rattles out. Rebound, Union. Union controlling the boards tonight. 35 seconds left, first half. Mitchell across the timeline. In the corner, he finds Rasnick. Back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell bounces up left wing. Secures Durant. Durant covered up by Richardson. Almost thrown away, and foul on Taylor Horn. His second here in the quarter. All in the 15th foul, so no free throws. Lester will throw it in for the Bears. Colton Medley checks in for George Cole. Also checking in Isaac Barnett for Austin Lee. 22.6 left in the half. Bears basketball. If they hold to the last shot. Rasnick slowly across the timeline. Mitchell to his left. He looks that way. Barnett and Richardson right on Mitchell's hip. Knocked away and stolen. Barnett with the steal. Barnett knocked to the floor. No call. Kept alive by Horn. And the Bears come up with a loose ball. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Rasnick eaves at the buzzer, and it won't go. So we head to the half. Union 27, Richlands 15 at intermission. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Andy Simmons Auto is a household name in the Richlands area. For over 30 years, customers have been buying their vehicles from him. Time and time again, Andy Simmons Auto has found the perfect vehicle at a comfortable price to fit budgets. Andy wants every customer to be satisfied, and that's why customer satisfaction describes Andy Simmons Auto. If you need a vehicle, see Andy Simmons Auto Sales, and you'll become a satisfied customer as well. Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Route 460, Claypool Hill, or call Andy at 963-0115 and tell them what you're looking for. This Blue Tornado basketball broadcast is brought to you by Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation. We provide outpatient physical therapy services at 3 locations, Grundy, Claypool Hill, and Nicholsville. A skilled therapist will provide a plan of care designed to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery. We accept most health insurances and have extended hours available. Locally owned and operated. Call Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation at 276-935-6496. Truline Pipeline, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado basketball. We are a natural gas pipeline installation and service company. Located in Pounding Mill, Virginia, call 276-596-9490. Truline Pipeline, go Big Blue.
Plaster's Discount Furniture is the place to find beautiful furniture for your home at discounted prices. Plaster's Discount Furniture always does their customers right. That is why they come back and buy their furniture time and time again. Plaster's Discount Furniture also carries carpet and even has installation available. And remember, if you're driving to Raven, you're saving. Plaster's Discount Furniture, located in Raven, Virginia.
Hello, this is Lawrence Hayes with Farmers Insurance. Accidents happen all around us, and we are prepared by protecting our home and our autos. But what are you doing to protect you and your family? Come by Farmers Insurance located near Bellasinos in the Stillsburg Plaza for a no-obligation life assessment, or call 276-345-9360 to set up an appointment to see how we can help you protect you and your family better. Farmers Insurance would like to say good luck to the Blues this season.
Start the new year off right with one of First Sentinel Bank's special CD rates. 12, 18, 36, and 60-month CD options are available. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to contact your local branch for more information today. Start small and think big with First Sentinel Bank. First Sentinel Bank with branch locations in Richlands, Pounding Mill, Tazewell, Bluefield, Lebanon, and Wytheville, Virginia. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, consumer accounts only, term and conditions apply. See local branch for details.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Richlands Middle School. The Plaster's Discount Furniture halftime report. Union on top at the half, 27-15 here in the varsity boys game. Blue squad on the court right now. Eva Blankenship, Morgan McKinley-Dales, Riley Knowles, Paige Picell, Morgan Smith, Lauren Stewart, Kaylee Street, Kylie Dill, Ashley Spencer, Eden Burton, Rita Hung, Autumn Hutchinson, Peyton Keene, Allison Brown, and Peyton Heisel. The Blue squad wrapping up their routine here at the half at Richlands Middle School. Great crowd on hand for this region matchup. The Union leads by 12 at the half. Earlier tonight, Union won the JV girls game 43-27. Denise DeBall had 13 for the Lady Blues. Lady Blues now 7-9 on the year. Boys, Richlands won the JV game 12-1 now. Ethan Tree had 13 points, and Hayden Whiten had 13 points, and the 46-37 win. The game you heard just before this one, the girls' game, was a blowout. Union 61, Blues 21. Ashley Chester had 16 for the Bears. Abigail Webb had 14. In a piece from Jada Smith and Heather Lips for the Union Bears. Erica Burton had 9 in the loss, and that insult to injury, no pun intended. Haley White had left with, she's been playing with a hip injury for a while now, a couple of games. She's been battling hard, but had it hit pretty hard there in the first half, and she left. Dad, a couple of coaches helped her out of here. Hopefully that's not as serious as it looks. Hope to see Haley back very soon. So Richlands girls now 6-8, heading back to Southwest District play next week. The boys game halftime 27-15. Scoring-wise, for Richlands, they had 8 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter. They're led at the half by Taylor Horn. He's got 6. Kate Berry with 5. George Cole and Race Moyer 2 points apiece for Richlands. The story for the Blues, they've had their chances to stay in this one. They're literally 2 from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 for 10 from the charity stripe. You can't win when you shoot 20% from the charity stripe. So we'll see how they regroup for the second half. Union-wise, they're led by Virginia Tech signee for football, James Mitchell. He's got 9 on the night, having a pretty good night both into the court. 6 points from Hunter Anderson. 5 from Alex Rasnick, Justin Phelan with 4, and 3 from Noah Harrison. Last night in their win at Ridgeview, they had 13 three-pointers. They've got 4 so far tonight. 27-15 at the half. Union leads by 12. We're in the middle of the Plasters Discount Furniture halftime report. We'll be back. We'll get you ready for next week right here on your home with Blue Tornado Sports, WRC.
Need help with your driving record? Let Vass's Defensive Driving School help you. Chris Vass has been helping people like yourself for many years with a driving class that may help your driving record. Chris offers classes in Caswell and Claypool Hill. Visit Vass Driving School online and find out when classes are available or call 276-345-2946 for Vass's Defensive Driving School. Darrell Superstop is your one-stop convenience store for gasoline. Great deli foods for breakfast and lunch, including their famous tenderloin biscuits for breakfast and yummy burgers, pizza, and wings for lunch. And for that special someone who seems to have everything, give a gas card for Christmas. Anyone would love this, and you'll always find clean bathrooms and a spacious eating area, and no problem parking outside. That's Darrell Superstop, located atop Claypool Hill on Route 19. At David Mullins Wealth Management, we specialize in developing comprehensive financial strategies tailored to the goals and needs of the successful families and businesses we serve. We provide retirement income strategies, investment guidance, portfolio construction and monitoring, risk management, and complimentary portfolio and insurance reviews. Contact David Mullins Wealth Management at 276-345-4821 or visit us on 2nd Street in Richlands. David Mullins Wealth Management, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado Basketball.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Plasters Discount Furniture halftime show here at Richlands Middle School. Halftime, the boys game, 27-15. Our score, Union on top by 12. Both teams headed back onto the court to warm up for the second half. The only other Southwest District game going on tonight, Lebanon at Graham in a makeup. That's a big one for both the boys and the girls. So if we hear anything on that, we'll keep you posted. Next week, at Lebanon Friday, but before then, Marion at home Tuesday, and at Abingdon Wednesday. We'll have all 3 nights of basketball for you right here. So, let's see. 27-15 our score. Union leads by 12. We'll be back in short moments for the third quarter. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Don't look now, but winter is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer for Michelin, BF Goodyear, Uniroyal, and Cooper Tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your winter driving. Visit Virginia Tire online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue. Consolidated Steel specializes in steel and steel products, a leading steel manufacturer and fabricator with a commitment to quality and superior service. Consolidated Steel serves the entire Mid-Atlantic region and beyond. Located on Route 19 in Cedar Bluff, call 276-964-4461. Consolidated Steel, longtime supporters of Blue Tornado Sports.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Halftime buzzer horn in the background. Officials coming back on the floor, 27-15. Union leads by 12. It'll be Blue Tornado basketball to start the third. Going from left to right on your radio dial. 819. Richlands sends their 5 back on the floor first. Starting 5 with Lee, Berry, Moyer, Horn, and Cole. And I misspoke. It will be Union basketball to start the third. Union will counter with Garrison, Rasnick, Mitchell, Gibson, and Giza. Rasnick across the timeline. Starting the third. Richlands in a 1-2-2. Barry steps out on Rasnick up top. Garrison 3, and he buries it to start the third. Second 3 of the night for Garrison. 15-point advantage, 30-15. Horn looks inside, gets a pick from Lee. Right wing goes to Barry. Barry dribbles inside, drops in the corner. Moyer fakes three, now drives baseline to the rack. He goes with the left hand, lays it up and in. Good take by Ray. It's his first field goal of the night. 30-17. Asnick, the 5'7" freshman, runs the point for the Bears. Doing a good job tonight. Brings it over to Gibson in the corner. Gibson into the block to Mitchell. Back up top. Rasnick three. Got it. He can shoot as well. That's his second three of the night. He's got 8. 33-17. In transition, Cade Berry at the elbow. He gets fouled on the drive. Rasnick picks up his second to be the first personal on Union here in the second half. Horn will trigger in to my right. Looks front court, now goes back court to Moyer. Moyer across the timeline. Left-hand dribble all the way into the corner, leaves it for Cole. Cole finds Taylor Horn streaking to the basket, off the glass. Too strong. Horn hits the deck hard. Here come the Bears. They've got numbers. Rasnick up ahead. Finds Garrison, top of the key. Back to Rasnick. Taylor Horn finally regains action. 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Bears 33, Richlands 17. Rasnick inside, now back up top to Garrison. Garrison, right wing. Long two won't go. Taylor Horn to the easy board. Horn across the timeline, pushes up to Barry. Barry drives baseline to the rack with the right hand. Kate Barry's got 7. 33-19. Rasnick quickly across the timeline, and he backs off and closes things down. Now he drives into the elbow, 15-footer, nothing but net. He's got 10, 35-19. 2 minutes in, third quarter. 16-point advantage, Union. Long pass up ahead. Moyer passes up to 3. Now he takes the baseline with the right hand, another strong move. He's got 6, 4 in the quarter. Richlands stays within 14. 35-21. 2-3 zone by the Blues as Rasnick comes across the timeline. Rasnick gets a pick up top. Gibson looks corner, now dribbles top. Back to Rasnick. Rasnick looks inside. High post, there's Giza. Giza covered up by Lee. Rasnick, far corner. Finds Garrison. 3, rattles out. Rebound tipped around, chased down by Lee. Austin Lee. Lacks numbers. Drops it off for Barry. Barry to the rack. 1-on-2. Throws it away. Kept alive by Horn. Horn, shovel pass inside. Nice court awareness by Taylor Horn to know where George Cole was. He gets the assist. Cole gets the bucket. 35-23. 5 minutes left in the third. Rasnick inside to Mitchell. Mitchell strong to the hoop with the right hand. Mitchell's got 11. 37-29. Horn top of the key, going to work on Mitchell. Mitchell about 4 inches taller than Horn. Horn gets it over to Moyer. Moyer has it knocked out of his hands. Moyer keeps it alive, though, up ahead to Lee. Lee, corner to Barry. Barry passes it up, drops it inside. Nice pass to George Cole. Cole's got 6. Timeout on the floor. 37-29. Richlands puts it back to 12. 4:27 left in the third. 30-second, Brian, so we'll keep it here. One more shout-out to all our sponsors for bringing Richlands basketball to you here on the radio. Consolidated Steel, Trust Point Insurance, First Sentinel Bank, Darrell Superstop, Farmers Insurance, David Mullins Wealth Management, Virginia Tire, True Line Pipeline, Randy's Gateway Drug, Merit Physical Therapy, The Clinic Pharmacy, Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Ultra Pipeline, Omega Holdings, Andrew Scruggs, Defense Attorney, Prescott Funeral Home, and Plasters Discount Furniture, along with Vastus Driving School. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this year's Blue Tornado basketball broadcast on WRIC. 4:27 left, third quarter. 37-25. Bears up by 12 with the basketball. Barnett, Moyer, Barry, Cole, and Lee on the floor for Richlands. Anderson, Rasnick, Phelan, Mitchell, and Gibson on the floor. Long pass up ahead after the steal. Throws it away. It'll stay with Union. Moyer had the steal. He tried to get Cole streaking to the basket and throws it away. Halfway through the third. Bears lead by 12. Anderson to the corner. Gets it to Garrison. Now near side to Gibson, 3. Got it. Austin Gibson had a big night last night against Richview. It's his first bucket of the night with 3. 40-25. Lee, right wing to Moyer. Inside to Cole. Cole to the rack, and he's blocked by Mitchell, and it'll go off Cole's leg and out of bounds. James Mitchell with a huge block right there from the backside. And Union will regain possession. 15-point advantage Bears. 40-25. 35 and counting, third quarter. Medley, Richardson, and West await at the scores table next to that ball to check in for the Blues. Meantime, Phelan drives baseline up top to Anderson. Mitchell now, top of the key. Baseline. Gibson, 3 short. Rebound chased down in the corner by Mitchell. Last touch by Richlands, says the official. Now they'll confer. And they'll say Richlands basketball. From this angle, it did look like James Mitchell touched it last. Zach Morris had enough calls not going his way. But at least the scoreboard's going his way. Isaac Barnett just checked in, brings it across the timeline. Guarded by Mitchell. Almost has it stolen. Gets the near side of Richardson. Richardson, right-hand dribble. Now behind the back to the left hand. Jump stop. 10 feet out. Banks it home. Richardson's first bucket of the night. Nice ball handling by him, 40-27. Richlands within 13, under 3 to go, third quarter. Union not able to pull away just yet. Richlands holding on by a thread. In the corner, Bears go to Phelan. Phelan to the block to Mitchell. Back out to Phelan. His 3 short. Rebound tipped around on the baseline, controlled by Richlands. Richardson up to Barnett. Barnett weaves outside. Berry, 3 strong. And speaking of strong, James Mitchell with the board for Union. 2.5 to go. Bears going to push up to Anderson. Anderson thought about a 3. Mitchell trailing, gets the pass to the rack. He goes. First shot won't go. Puts it back up and in with his right hand. Mitchell's got 13, 42-27. Barnett across the timeline. Picks and hands off to West. West inside to Medley. Medley at the block. Finds Richardson baseline. Richardson floater short underneath. Mitchell with the board. James Mitchell nearing a double-double here tonight. Under 2 to go, third quarter. 42-27. Bears on the road, lead by 15. A couple of Bears wait at the scores table to check in. In the corner, they go to Gibson. In the meantime, his 3 won't go. Rebound chased down by Mitchell. His turnaround in the lane won't go. Rebound tipped around, kept alive by Phelan. His shot won't go. And last touch by Union as it goes out of bounds. Nick Durant and Damon Lester will check in for the first time in the second half for Union. Garrison, Lester, Durant, Anderson, and Rasnick on the floor for the Bears. Blues counter with Barnett, West, Berry, Richardson, and Medley. Very young lineup for Richland. West on the wing now. Dribbles baseline to the rack he goes. That one won't fall for him. Tough shot. And Bears coming out of the board. 4 fresh Blues head to the scores table. Rasnick across the timeline. 70 seconds left in the quarter, up 15. Lester in the corner now. Double teamed up top. He goes to Garrison. Garrison dribbles in. Finds Rasnick. Right wing. 3. Got it. Rasnick's second 3 of the quarter. He's got 13. And Union trying to pull away here in the third. 45-27. Richardson now. Right wing. Inside. Spin move to the rack. And it floats home. Richardson's second bucket of the quarter. 45-29. 40 seconds left in the third. Rasnick harassed at the timeline by Richardson and Berry. Finds Lester wide open underneath. And Lester lays it up and in. Pressure defense. Bit Richlands right there. 47-29. Barnett across the timeline. He has his pocket pick. Anderson looks inside. Now it slows things down with 15 seconds on the clock. Garrison now handles the rock. Richardson on his hip. Garrison now backs off with 8 on the clock. Looks corner. Now looks left. Left-hand dribble. Swings the near side. Anderson. Anderson, long 3 at the buzzer. Bakes it home. 50-29. Huge third quarter by the Union Bears. We'll be back for the fourth. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
This is Nancy McGinnis with Trust Point Insurance Agency. Texting while driving is very dangerous, yet most people admit to texting anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to everyone. Always drive safely and be responsible for your safety and the safety of others. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to be aware of the danger of texting and driving. Enjoy life. Do not text and drive.
True Line Pipeline, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado basketball. We are a natural gas pipeline installation and service company. Located in Pounding Mill, Virginia, call 276-596-9490. True Line Pipeline, go Big Blue.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
50 to 29 score. Union leads by 21 after 3 quarters of play. James Mitchell and Alex Rasnick each with 13 for the Bears. Richlands led after 3 quarters of play. Cade Berry with 7. Taylor Horn, George Cole, Moyer with 6 apiece. Richlands with the basketball to start the fourth. Taylor Horn, Austin Lee, George Cole, Race Moyer, Bryson Richardson on the floor now for Richlands. Lee, right wing, looks inside, gets it to Cole. Cole up top to Richardson. Richardson, right-hand dribble. Baseline, leaves it for Cole. Cole up top to Lee. Lee looks inside, double team, dribbles out of trouble, hands it off there to Horn. Taylor, left-hand dribble to the rack. In the corner, finds Richardson. 3 ball from there. Front iron, no good. James Mitchell with an easy rebound for the Bears. Mitchell now, he's going to go coast to coast. Step back 10-footer, won't go. And Richardson clears the glass for Richlands. Just underway, fourth quarter. Bears lead 50 to 29. Richardson inside, leaves it for Horn, has it knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell's got numbers. Up ahead to Garrison. Garrison to the rack with the right hand. Foul on Garrison. Charge is called. Good play by Race Moyer. Moyer's second time he's got underneath and earned the charge. Coach Zach Moore is beside himself tonight. He's argued with every official, but leads by 21. 7 minutes left in the fourth. Blues need buckets. Moyer on the wing to Horn. Horn spin move, going to work on Mitchell. Giving up a few inches behind the back pass. Cade Berry, 3, got it. Cade Berry's found his spot. He's got 10. They've cut to 18. 50 to 32. Rasnick, the freshman, slowly across the timeline, met there by Bear. Luke West awaits to check in for the Blues. Moyer closes the passing lane, but Rasnick gets to the Gibson instead. Far side, they'll go to Garrison. Garrison up top of Rasnick, swings it back to Gibson. Gibson baseline, back to Garrison. Garrison tries baseline, bounce pass inside, it's kicked away. It'll stay with Union. West will check in for Cole. A little bit smaller lineup for the Blues with Horn, Moyer, Lee, Berry, and West. Mitchell will throw it in from the baseline. 6:17 left, fourth quarter. Mitchell looks outside, now gets it into Giza. Giza back inside Mitchell. Mitchell with the shot and the foul. Mitchell's got 15. Moyer picks up his first foul tonight. Mitchell with a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. James's free throw rattles home. James having a big night. He's got 16. 53-32, 16 and counting. Fourth quarter. Luke West in transition has a shot blocked, keeps it alive. Out to Moyer it goes. 3-ball way long. And Alex Rasnick with the rebound for the Bears. 6 minutes left in the ballgame. 21-point advantage Union. Looking for more. Gibson baseline trying to bounce it into Mitchell. Has it knocked out of his hands. It stays with Union. Mitchell, Giza, Gibson, Rasnick, and Garrison on the floor for Union. A couple of fresh bodies coming for Richlands. Blues will counter with Berry, West, Richardson, Medley, and Moyer. Moyer directed traffic defensively as Rasnick throws it in from the baseline. Bounces it near wing to Gibson. Gibson up top to Garrison. Under 6 to go. Garrison gets the pick. Now finds Rasnick dribbling baseline. Back out to Gibson. 3-ball. That one won't go for him. Two Blues there for the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Richlands. Moyer and Medley both there for the board. Neither one could corral it. Just how tonight's going. Bears control the basketball. Inbounds into Garrison. Garrison in the corner to Raz. Back to Garrison. High post, they go to Mitchell. Mitchell spin move. Left hand floats it home. Mitchell with 18 on the night. 55-32. Moyer brings it across the timeline. Met there by Mitchell. Drops it off to Berry. Berry inside. Medley off the glass. Lays it in. Nice assist by Kay Berry, and Medley gets his first bucket of the night. 5:34, 5:10 to go. Rasnick met the front court with Berry. Berry tries to swipe it away. They'll find Garrison near wing. His three ball's a little short. He'll have to chase down his own rebound. Keeps him alive to Mitchell. Mitchell spin move, baseline to the rack. He goes with the right hand. And James Mitchell is having himself a night. 7 points here in the quarter. He's got 20 overall. 57-34. Richlands in transition. Luke West drives baseline, trying to find Medley underneath, and it's knocked away, stolen by the Bears. Mitchell in transition, right to the rack, coast to coast, right hand, lays it up and in. I was told coming in James Mitchell wasn't much of a basketball player, but he looks like it tonight. 59-34, 4.5 minutes to go in this one. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on 97.7 WIC.
Shannon and the team at the Clinic Pharmacy have been longtime supporters of Richland Sports. They also have a fine team ready to help you with your prescription questions. They are conveniently located inside Clinch Valley Physicians, so you can leave your doctor appointment and get your prescriptions quickly. The Clinic Pharmacy, a team of professionals you can trust. The Clinic Pharmacy, located just before the Claypool Hill Mall inside Clinch Valley Physicians.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
4:29 left in this one. Bears 59, Blues 34. The Bears came in here with a chip on their shoulder trying to get back that last year's loss here in the region tournament to the Blues right on this very court. A lot of those players are not here tonight. One that is here from last year, James Mitchell, and he has made his presence known. 20 points on the night. Hasn't been able to keep up with his rebounds, but I would almost bet the farm he has a double-double. The Bears up 25, 59-34 with 4.5 minutes to go. Out of the huddle, Richlands will send George Cole, Austin Lee, Taylor Horn, Ray Moyer, and Cade Bear. Their starting slide. Across the timeline, Austin Lee finds Moyer right wing. Moyer inside, Taylor Horn, alley-oop. Can't get it to go. Mitchell with another board. Mitchell pushes up in the corner, finds Phelan. Phelan trying to get it back to Mitchell, and it's thrown away by Taylor Horn. Horn across the timeline. Almost has it stolen by Mitchell and does. Mitchell steals it back by Lee. Lee to the rack. Lays it up for Horn. Oh, excuse me, George Cole. Cole lays it up and in. I apologize. Cole with 8 on the night. In transition, Rasnick finds Anderson in the corner. His three ball a little short. Rebound still loose, and Cade Berry comes up a loose ball. Far sideline he comes. Now gives it up to Cole. Cole to the rack, trying to get it inside to Taylor Horn. Good solve, but the ball's knocked away by Union. 3:38 left in this one. Big week of basketball coming up again next week. 2 Southwest District games and the non-conference game with Abington Wednesday night. Horn with the inbound play, 3.5 to go. Takes the handoff to Lee. Picks up his dribble. Now he gives it up to Lee. Lee closely guarded by Anderson. Right wing he goes to Moyer. Man-to-man defense by the Bears. Good pressure by Union. Moyer trying to find anybody to get rid of it. Has it knocked away. Moyer keeps it alive, though, over to Berry. Berry back to Race. Race down the corner to Lee. Lee to the rack with the right hand. Layup won't fall, and Mitchell with another board. Long pass up ahead to the rack. Goes Rasnick, and Rasnick lays it up and in. Mitchell with the assist. Rasnick with the bucket. 61-36. Under 3 to go. Big third quarter, and on pace to be a big fourth quarter for the Bears. Baseline jumper by Taylor Horn won't go. Justin Phelan with the rebound. for Union. 2.5 minutes to go. Nick Durant waits to check in for the Bears. Wes, Vasnick, and Medley wait to check in for Richlands. 2:20 and counting. Bears around the perimeter. Now Anderson drives in from the right wing, and he's fouled on the edge. Horn picks up his third foul. And the second team foul on Richlands. Anderson's first free throw is up and in. So Durant back in. Medley, Richardson, and West in. They'll tag along with Taylor Horn and Cade Berry. 2:17 left in this one. 52-36. Union up by 26. Make that 27. Anderson hits them both. Richardson across the timeline. Down baseline to Berry. Berry back to Richardson. Nice move. He's double-teamed on the baseline, and he's fouled on the floor. Anderson will pick up his notes. Yes, Anderson will pick up his first. Only the team's third foul here in the second half. Pretty much letting them play here in this ball game are the officials. Inbound goes to Medley. Medley has it stripped away by Anderson. Loose ball scooped up by Raznick. Raznick in transition underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Anderson. Anderson passes up a three. He'll get it over to Lester. He's checked in for the Bears. Now they go corner to Raznick. Raznick left-hand dribble to the elbow. Ball knocked away for a second, and Lester is fouled on the retrieval. Luke West will pick up his first. Justin Phelan, quick breather, will check in for James Mitchell. I think Mitchell's night is done. 1:45 left in this one, 63-36. A pretty good night for the Virginia Tech signee. Raznick in the corner off the entry pass. To the elbow he goes now, trying to bounce it inside to Durant and stolen away. Barnett with a steal for Richlands. Barnett drops it off. Richardson covered up. Corner goes to West. West drives baseline underneath, and that one's swatted away by Nick Durant. 1:21 left in the ball game. 63-36. And the Blues will fall to 9-4. Inbounds play to Berry. He drives baseline, shovels it underneath. Now finds West. Top of the key three is good. Good shot by Luke West. A little too late. 1:13 left. Timeout on the floor. 63-39. 30-second riding, so we'll keep it here. Marion at home. Tuesday night. Big Southwest District matchup against the Scarlet Hurricanes. Hurricane lost to Graham last night. In the boys' game, Marion girls beat Graham. The district standings come in tonight. Virginia High 3-1, and the girls lead everybody 11-2-1. And Caswell, Marion, Graham, and Richlands all with 1 win apiece in Southwest District play for the girls. Boys-wise, Graham's 3-0, Lebanon's 3-0. Virginia High 2-2, Marion 1-2, Richlands 1-3, and Caswell 1-3 coming in tonight. Lebanon and Graham playing at Graham tonight. And that's a big Southwest District matchup. Bears break the press with 68 seconds left in the ballgame. Demai Lester, the sophomore guard, runs the point. Now gets it over to Raznick. Everyone's starting to head towards the exit here at Richlands Middle School, and a foul on the perimeter on Cade Berry. Just a second. First Scott Funeral Home postgame show coming up. We'll put a bow on this afternoon. And Richlands Middle School. 54 seconds left in this one. 63-59. Union in control. Durant drives inside, now backs off to Anderson. Bears want to waste as much time as possible in this final minute. Phelan now at the block. Over to Durant. Durant back to Phelan. Phelan fade away. No good. Medley with the board. Blue. Here comes Luke West. In transition, final 30 to go. Cade Berry, top of the key. Between the leg dribble. Hands off to Luke West. West, near wing, leaves it for Richardson. Richardson to the elbow. Underneath the Medley. Medley couldn't handle the entry pass, and it's stolen back by the Bears. 10 seconds left in this one. And it looks like Alex Rasnick will dribble it out. 63-39. The Bears come into the House of Hustle and win 3 out of 4 of the quad match. We'll be back with the Scott Funeral Home post-game show. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Scott Funeral Home in Richlands is a proud supporter of Richlands girls and boys basketball. Here's to a successful season and hoping each game, no matter the outcome, brings an understanding of learning the importance of teamwork. Go Big Blue! Owner Jeff Hurst wants to remind you that in your time of loss, Hurst Scott Funeral Home will be there for you and your loved ones.
Start the new year off right with one of First Sentinel Bank's special CD rates. 12, 18, 36, and 60-month CD options are available. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to contact your local branch for more information today. Start small and think big with First Sentinel Bank. First Sentinel Bank with branch locations in Richlands, Pounding Mill, Tazewell, Bluefield, Lebanon, and Wytheville, Virginia. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, consumer accounts only, term and conditions apply. See local branch for details.
This Blue Tornado basketball broadcast is brought to you by Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation. We provide outpatient physical therapy services at 3 locations, Grundy, Claypool Hill, and Nicholsville. A skilled therapist will provide a plan of care designed to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery. We accept most health insurances and have extended hours available. Locally owned and operated. Call Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation at 276-935-6496.
Hi, Rocky Smith here for Randy's Gateway Drug and the Gateway Shopping Center, your full-service pharmacy. At Randy's, they can take care of all of your prescription needs and answer any questions you may have about your medications. And they accept most all insurance. At Randy's Gateway Drug, you're not just a number, you're a valued customer, and they'll treat you that way.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Richlands Middle School inside the Scott Funeral Home post-game show. And it's wrapped on the quad. The Bears come in and maul the Blues, win 3 out of 4 here this afternoon. Here's how it all shaped out, beginning with the girls' JV game. Union won 43-27. Denise Ball had 13 points. And the loss for the Lady Blues, they're now 7-9 on the year. Richlands won the boys' JV game. They're now 12-1 on the year. 46-37 was the final of that game. Ethan Shreve and Hayden White had each had 13 points in the win for the Blues. In the girls' varsity game, it was all Union, 61-21. The Bears spread scoring out pretty evenly, with Ashley Chester with 16, 14 from Abigail Webb, and a piece from Heather Litz and Jada Smith. No Lady Blue had double figures tonight. Erica Burton led the way with 9. And even worse news, despite the loss, Haley White had left in the first half with a hip injury that she's been playing with for a few games, but she took a hard hit there on the offensive end, and she left by a couple of coaches and trainer Coach Terry West. So we hope that's not as serious as it looks, and we hope to get Haley back as soon as possible. So the girls are now 6-8 on the year. Union girls are now 9-5. On the year. In the nightcap, the Union Bear boys take care of business 63-39 at the final. Scoring-wise for Richlands, they had 8 in the first, 7 in the second, 14 in the third, and 10 in the fourth, make up the 39. They were led on the night by Kate Berry. The freshman had 10. A good night for him despite the loss. 8 points on the night for George Colt, 6 from Grace Moyer and Taylor Horn. 4 from Bryson Richardson, 3 from Luke West, and 2 from Colt Medley to make up the 39. Big story in this one, Richlands was 2 for 10 from the charity stripe tonight. 20% for the free one. So tough to win any ball games when you can't shoot from the charity stripe. For Union, 13 in the first, 14 in the second, 23 in the third, and 13 in the fourth to make up the 63. Virginia Tech football signee James Mitchell came in here, and I think he was on a mission to get back last year's loss in the region playoffs. He had 22 on the night, and I'm almost certain he had a double-double. He had a strong night rebounding as well. 15 on the night from Alex Rasnick, the freshman point guard. 11 from Hunter Anderson. And 6 points from Noah Garrison, 4 points from Justin Phelan, 3 from Austin Gibson, 2 from Demai Lester off the bench for Union. Union had 13 threes in the win last night against district rival Richview. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here tonight against Richlands. 63-39 the final of the boys' game. Union Bears come in and get 3 out of 4 in the quad match. Next week, Marion at home back in Southwest District play Tuesday night. We'll have both varsity games beginning about 6:30 here on WIC. Wednesday on the road, non-conference game at Abingdon, the makeup game from last Saturday's Wash. We'll have both varsity games there as well. And then Friday, look to regroup and get back those wins against Lebanon here at home a few weeks ago. They head down to Lebanon Friday night for the district quad there. Thanks to Jeff Mills on the board, again, making this broadcast as best as possible, despite me screwing up multiple times. 63-29, the final in the boys' game here tonight. Thank you all for listening, and until Tuesday night, good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Star 95.9's coverage of Blue Tornado basketball on Star 95.9 and WRIC 97.7. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast and invite you back next time for more. You can listen online as well at star95.com.